So incorporate layers into your prompt to guide responses towards a thorough analysis. The next is clarity and structure, right? You structured sentences that are easy to follow while maintaining a professional tone. Focus on outcomes. Connect the question to an intended result or end goal for more focused responses. Inclusion of context. Offer sufficient background or context for the AI to understand the scope and purpose of the query. That's a really important thing. You're not going to just walk up to a random stranger and just say, hey, tell me about leadership. That's going to be a kind of a weird conversation. There's some context that needs to happen beyond that. Maybe you are at a leadership webinar and someone's speaking on leadership and you go to the person and say, hey, tell me about leadership. But even then, it's much better to say, hey, what are some leadership strategies that I can implement in my organization to develop XYZ, mid-level managers? To be a much better conversation starter, whether you're talking to that leadership expert after that conference you just had. But the same thing also applies here to ChatGPT as well. So some key takeaways. Again, these are all specific both to prompt engineering as it is to communication. So be specific, frame with intention, add layers for depth, consider audience and tone, and iterate and refine. So I'm going to show you one more thing here that I think is really interesting that we can do with prompt engineering and learning how to prompt engineer. We're learning how to be more effective with our prompts.